Firefighter Jenkins, right? And that's Firefighter McKay. Explain to you guys today is fire prevention, okay? So everybody knows fire, correct?
Yes.
It's not good for you. So now, one of the things I'm gonna go over today is you actually being in the house and mom or dad is cooking, and when y'all run in the kitchen, if you see the handle out like this, always make sure and be careful not to knock it over, because if you do, it falls, okay? So you want it to actually be like this, okay? So you have to be careful. Don't touch nothing on the stove. Don't turn the knobs. Don't play with the stove, because you can put the gas on, or you could actually burn your hand with the flame, okay? So this is, you cannot touch this. This is off limits. Now, if you're hungry, you go to your parents, your dad, your big brother or sister, and then you ask them to make you something to eat, okay? Another thing, what is this?
An outlet.
What don't goes in an outlet?
Your finger.
Your finger. Don't stick a pen, a pencil, a fork, nothing in there, because what might happen?
You might shock yourself.
Shock yourself, you get electrocuted, and that's not good. So don't touch nothing. If you want to plug up your phone, you can plug your phone in there, but be careful. Don't put nothing else that doesn't belong in there. Now, if you see it smoking, what do?
Get an adult.
Get an adult. Yes, go to mommy, daddy, brother, sister, ask for help, because that could be an electrical fire behind the wall. Okay? What's this?
A microwave.
Microwave. What not to put in a microwave?
A fork.
A fork?
A pencil.
No, well, we don't put that in the microwave, but yes, we're talking about metals. You don't want to put aluminum foil, anything that, if you're warming food up and you're pressing the button, make sure no more aluminum foils on there. Make sure there's no metals in there, nothing, the plastic, nothing that's on there. And make sure you go to an adult and ask them, can they warm it up for you? Don't do it by yourself, because this might explode. Then you could start a fire, okay? So do not put no metals in here, no forks, no pencils, no aluminum foil, nothing. Always go to an adult and say, can you warm up my food, okay? All right. Now, if you're inside the house and you're sleeping and you hear a smoke alarm, do you guys know how the smoke alarm sound?
Yes.
Yes?
Very annoying.
Very annoying, yes. So it's telling you something. So what are you going to do?
Tell my parents.
Right. Now, if you wake up and it's smoky and it's dark, what are you going to do?
Call 911.
How are you going to call 911?
Go to a phone.
Go to a phone. Most of y'all have cell phones, so you could. But I would suggest you not to call 911.
And
I would suggest you to crawl on the floor, go to your mom's or your dad's room, or your brother or your sister's room, wake them up and let them know the alarm is going off, or it's a fire. It's a fire. They'll wake up, and then you guys go. They might take you and bring you to safety, but never just go and call 911 by yourself, unless you hear the noise going off and you're scared in your room. If your door is closed in the room and you have a phone, then yes, you can call 911 or whatever the case may be. But don't just worry about calling 911. You guys have to get out of the house, okay?
Get out.
Another thing, always, yes.
What happens if you're sleeping and your ears are covered and you can't hear?
Well, if you can't hear and there's smoky in the house, guess what else will happen? You'll be able to smell it, because the smoke will come in and you'll start coughing. So you'll wake up, okay? So another thing, always make sure if you're leaving the house, don't go back for your cell phone, don't go back for your iPads, don't go back for your dolls, no toys, no PlayStation, nothing. All of those things can be replaceable. What can't be replaceable are you guys. You guys are more important than all of that stuff. So don't go back and get it. Mommy and daddy, they'll get you a new one, okay? Don't go running back for your cell phone or your PlayStation or no toys. Go to the nearest exit, crawl to the nearest exit, and then you go out. Now, if mommy and daddy's in a room in the back and you can't see and you're scared and the house is smoky, then what I suggest you to do is, and the noise is going off and they didn't wake up, I suggest you to go crawl out the door, go out the door, and when you go out the door, the first thing you do, you touch the door with the back of your hand. The reason why is because it might be fire behind that door. So you'll know if the door is warm not to open that door, okay? Now, if the door is warm and you don't open the door, then and you're scared and you feel like I don't know what to do, you go inside of your room and you close your door. Now, if there's fire outside of there, it won't come inside of your room as long as your door is closed. Okay? And you go underneath your bed and you wait. But do never open the door if the door is hot on the other side. Okay? So you use this side of your hand and you feel for the door and then you feel for the knob to see if it's hot. Once it's not hot, you go out and you go to a neighbor's house, and you knock on the door and wake the neighbors up and tell them to call 911, okay? So that's what you guys do. Never go searching for mommy and daddy if it's dark because you can't see and you're scared. Don't cry, don't panic. It's gonna be scary, but I advise you to get low because when the smoke comes, it stays high. So if you're standing up, you're not gonna be able to see. But if you're real low, you can see where you're going and all the air, the good air is down here and you can get out, okay? And then we'll come back and get mommy and daddy from out of the house. So we're gonna put the smoke on for you so you can see how it looks.
Look at that.
That's fake smoke.
Yeah, it doesn't harm you, it doesn't hurt. This is fake smoke, but
It looks cool though.
yeah. But at nighttime, and you put this on, and it's dark, you're not gonna be able to see.
It's going to burn. Is it gonna fill up the place?
No, we're gonna do a little bit, not too much, because then it's gonna take a while for it. So you see how it's getting thick, and it's coming, and then it's gonna start coming down. So that's why when you're in the house and you wake up and you can't see, this is what's happening. The smoke is covering the room, and it takes up the oxygen, and you won't be able to breathe.
Wow.
So that's why you have to get low, because all the oxygen is at the bottom, right? So what I want you guys to do is, when I say let's go, you guys are going to get down on your knees. You're going to crawl to the window, and we're going to have someone over there assist you so you'll be able to get out.
I can't even see nothing.
You can't see nothing, right?
I can
So that's
see
the purpose
stuff.
of this trailer, so we can show you how it looks when it's a situation, okay?
Okay.
So everybody, let's go.
Let's go.
Whoever's the first person, you have to fill the door to make sure it's hot. See if it's hot. There you go.
Get out the window. I got it.
Take your time.
What
Always.
happens if you're still in there?
Yeah, I got it. It broke.
What happens if you're still in there?
Oh, if you're still in there, we'll come get you. So it's always good.